Noniin, nyt se ei ole aivan älyttömän nopea. Noniin, nyt se ei ole aivan sellainen, että pökkäät vähän niin saatana kukko kääntyy ympäri. Raw meat, raw chicken. Sometimes bears are found in mussels, like this.
It worked.
Mr. Gnomes. Mr. Gnome. Come here. Heitti oksalla. Omenalla. Noniin. Nyt meni paljon paremmin. Paljon paremmin meni. Joo, ei mennyt vielä tuonne. Tai no. Näikös mä jostakin... Joo, täältä. Hit points. Mulla on hitpointseja 80 ja mulla on noin puolet. Joo. Antaa olla. Jatketaan tänne. Aika lailla muistan kaiken näköistä tästä Risenistä, mutta mä en niinku... Loppua mä en muista. Miten tämä loppuu? Muuten aika lailla. Minttu. Ja sushukka. Come with
Hey,
me.
come with me.
Täällä jemmattuna jotain. Ei. Onko tässä mitään quicksavea ollenkaan? Input. Quicksave on F8. Okei. Okay. Ship card.
Do you see those torches? There must be people nearby. Do you think we should head for where the torches are?
Voisiko olla? Eikö ne ole maagisia soihtuja, jotka vain on syttyy itsestään? Tuo menee varmaan takaisin sinne, muistaakseni takaisin sinne koppeluolaan.
Yeah! Ah!
Level up! Jei! 10 learning pointsia niin kotikissa.
This cave seems a little eerie. Let's find a different way, please. This doesn't feel right.
Ai jaa.
Wish I knew
Iron
about
ore.
prospecting.
Skeleton. Lockpick. Rusty sword. Gold coin. Anteeksi, missä? What? Mä hävisin tonne kallion sisälle.
This cave. Let's find it.
Joo, mä muistelinkin, että tämä on vähän pukinen tämä kiipeily tässä Prisenissä. Joka on se, että ei saa kääntää kameraa kun kiipeää. Täällä löytyy vissiin niitä koplineita. Jep. Ei kun gnomeja ne oli. No. Mana mushroom. Mitäs aarteita täältä löytyy? Soihturahaa ja joku simpukkahuilu. Ursasta löytyy varmaan rahaa. Joo. 25 kultaa. Kato, osas se tulla alas sieltä. Siili. Tämä oli olevinaan niin saatana vaikea. Silloin kun tää viimeksi pelan. Varmaan vähän vaikuttanut asiaan, kun on pelannut Dark Soulsia. Niin löytyy joku mökki.
Look, it's a house. Looks abandoned. I wonder what happened here.
Something must have driven the occupants away.
Whatever it was, it's certainly not warming me to this place.
Let's take a look around. We might find something useful.
You have a look inside, and I'll keep a watch out here. I'll call if any more of those rats turn up.
Okei. Raakaa lihaa. Joo, varmaan oikein hyvää. Maasmaannu raaka liha. Tasty. Eihän täällä ole mitään, mikä haluaa tappaa, mutta... Hyvä. Peisksestä. Saha. Piksien hätti. Piksien hattu. Vähän pitää säätää tuolta... Brightness on vähän turhan raju. Tää on 0. Sitten nyt on tällainen kummallinen efekti tuossa päällä. Täällä sai helttiä vähän. Joo. Ilmaista helttiä. Siellä on surskukka. Grog.
Now, who could teach me to pick locks?
Okay.
I'll need a frying pan.
Mistäs me muututaan frying paniksi? Oh god, oh god. Se meni sinne. Se susi. Pääsikö tuonne alhaan tappamatta ittiänsä? Oh-oh. Oh-oh. Noin. Siellä oli vielä sureraato. Saatiin suden hammustalta. What? Se oli hyppäskin sinne pienen kielekkeen. Mä jäin katsoin, että mitäs helvettiä, tyyppi jäi seisomaan ilmaan, mutta ei. Se oli sellainen pikselin päällä. Tästä keskellä on. Mushroom. On sellainen muistikuva, että täältä löysi paistinpannu, mutta ei sitten ilmeisesti. Key. Joo, täällä on paistinpannu. Maitoa. Fried herring.
I think that's cooked.
Tässä on kiva, kun pystyy valita
smells
määrän,
good.
minkä tekee. Ei tarvi vain yksi kerrallaan.
Looks good.
Looks good. Sturdy Brands. Haija.
Ah!
Valtava sirppi. Doesn't look like there's been anyone in this house for a while.
Doesn't look like there's been anyone in this house for a while. All I found was a locked chest.
Unless you have the key or a talent for picking locks, it's going to stay locked.
I opened the chest.
I've opened the chest.
Find anything useful?
Just a frying pan. Everything else is junk.
Oh well, at least you can fry up that meat. I could do with a little fried meat right now. You're probably starving too, and we can pretend it's venison.
Here's your fried meat.
Here's your fried meat.
At least if you don't think about where it came from. Hey, that's not bad.
We should have further inland.
We should head further inland.
You go on. I really need to rest. That storm took it out of me. I feel exhausted. I'm gonna stay here for a while.
As you wish.
As you wish.
I saw a path to the north. Looked like it led further inland. Maybe there's a village or something up there.
Maybe. Chapter 1. Forbidden Island. Maybe there is. Tai sitten tämä on asumaton saari. Autiosaari. On vain joku rauniokaupunki jäljellä. Oho, upsii. Hello, Mr. Bird.
Yeah.
Mistä sinä tulit? Se oli tuohon oksaan törmässä sillä, että se ei siinä päässyt ylös. Tai niin kuin se ei saanut lyöntiä loppuun. Ennen kuin mukaan tippuu johonkin. Ei siellä ole mitään. Ruins Hemlock. Tää on arkku vai ei? Vai joku laatikko. Noin kantokahvat. Mä en muista kuvat, mä se on vähän vittumaisia.
Yeah.
Ei. Kilpi on, niin ei mitään hätää. Täällä on joku Ei. Kilpi, se oli kynttilä.
Another grave. We all go back to the earth.
Olikohan tässä... Kyllä vissiin sai osaa kaivettua lapiolla auki. Haudanryöstöä harrastaa. Oh god. Voi helvetin helvetti. Ei tuo reunaa kiinni. Tulee mieleen kotikykkönen.
Another grave. We all go back to the earth.
Finlay. Käydään täällä kurkkaamassa. Mitä me täältä löydetään? Jälkeen tarttis soihdun. Hyvä. Ai niin joo. Aletaan ansa. Ansaluukku. Terve. Ei täällä ollut mitään muuta. Kai mä hyppään tuonne. Mitäs vittua? Minkä se mod-tyyppi mä hävis? What the hell? Ja helvettiin se meni. No se ylhäällä. Ei. Ja helvettiin se mod hävis. Mä kuulen sen, mutta se ei oo enää täällä. Se on täällä seinän sisällä. Mitä vittua? Mitä helvettiä? Mihinkä se oikein meni? Tää on autosave. Tuo ei oo kovin lupava ääni. Se kaatuu. Se tuli joku Termination Program. Dump unlock. Okei. Okay. Jottia kaatuu. Risen. Missä on Risen? Tuolla. Otti ja kaatuu ja jäi kummittelemaan prosessi taustalle. Heavy chest. Siinä oli oikein aarteita. Olipa aarteita, viiniä, rahaa ja soihtu. Jei. Täälläkin niinku aivan valtavat aarteet. Ne oli aarteet siinä. Voi nyt jumalauta! Tipuun takaisin. Aika huipputeknologiaa tuolla temppelissä, kun on tällainen proximity sensor. Kun meet vain luukun reunalle johonkin, niin se aukeaa. Haija! Tai sitten ei. Haija! Oho. Täällä jotain. Ei. Äkkiäpää mä käyn hakemassa. Eikö tässä nukkumalla saanut healtet täyteen, niin käydään täällä mökissä. Ottamassa torkut. Hetkinen. Tätä ei tainnut saa. Joo, se piti vissiin tuolta. Joo, se piti tuolta Inistä vissiin sai muutettua niin borderlessiksi. Tämä nyt on niinku full screen. Next morning. Joo. Saatiin heltti täyttä. Sara ei halua jutella. Ei väkisin. Kauan palannut tuo soitti tuosta. Kokeillaanpa.
Yes!
Noin.
Yes!
Noin. Älä mitään muuta tuo green leaf. Eikö ollut mitään muuta kuin green leaf? Mana ruutu. Tää on muuta. Nyt se soihtu sammuu. Tällainen possu.
Hey, you there. What are you doing here?
I don't exactly know. Where am I?
I don't exactly know where I am.
Right now, you're on the wrong end of my sword. Things becoming any clearer yet?
The boat I was on sank. I landed on the beach.
The boat I was on sank. I landed on the beach.
So, one of the crew survived the storms, eh? We'd heard it was just the Inquisitor. You don't look like you're with the Inquisition.
I was a stowaway.
On an Inquisition ship? You're lucky they didn't catch you and throw you overboard, or worse, turn you into one of them. Someone, or something, is looking out for you. And I ain't gonna mess with that. But don't stretch your luck. If the White Robes catch you here, you'll be in trouble. If you want my advice, then find yourself a good weapon. You won't get far without one. There may be something around here. Have a look. Come back to me when you found something.
Okay. Yes, a weapon. Oh. Oho. Ihan kirkasta vaan. Ja se yrittää kävellä mun läpi. Ai, se ei oikein onnistu. Ase pitäis löytää. Täällä oli miekka. Hard worker. Tänään mä oon AP. Mitä tällä AP:llä tekee? ...250 complete. Joo, mä oon pelannut ennemmin. Se niinku laskee nekin mitä sä oot pelannut peliä ennemmin. New Game ei oo sinällään New Game. Täysin. Todella rasittava tuo saatanan ukkonen. Koko ajan jumalaton meteli.
I found this sword.
Good. I hope you know how to use it.
Saan sen muuten käyttää. Key. From house on the side of park. farm near the beach. Small map. Usually only shows part of the island. Tuolla on se mökki. Täältä me tultiin. Tulee tuo suo. Raunio. Kaupunki. Tuolla. Tuo on sitten se Inquisition-tyyppien kotipaikka. What can you tell me about this place?
What can you tell me about this place?
What do you want to know?
You mentioned a monastery. What happens there?
You mentioned a monastery. What happens there?
The last place you want to be. It's where the Inquisition train their recruits. Brainwash them. Stay well away from there.
What the Don got to offer me?
What's the Don got to offer me?
Meat, beer, a job. He might even train you as a fighter. You got a sword after all. Most they'll let you have up at the monastery is a staff. Just a big stick. That's not a real weapon.
Looks like I'm going to be stuck here for a while. Anywhere I can go get some food or peek.
Looks like I'm going to be stuck here for a while. Anywhere I can get some food or pick up some gold?
Ha! Not round here at any rate. I just asked for this post so I can watch the storms. Amazing things when they blow past. Strange how they never come inland. A few weeks ago I would have sent you to Harbour Town, but not anymore.
Why not?
It's full of Inquisition. Protecting those ruins and recruiting for the damn White Robe cult at the monastery. I'm with the Don myself. We're the only ones who are still free. Living in a camp in the middle of a swamp. But freedom's freedom. I'd head to the swamp. See if the Don will take you in. Or try your luck in Harbour Town. Just stay away from the monastery.
So is Harbour Town safe? What are Inquisition doing there?
So is Harbour Town safe? What are the Inquisition doing there?
Not much at the moment. There are still some of our boys in there. They might help you out. And that White Robe lot probably won't bother you too much. I can show you the way, but believe me, you'd be better off at our camp.
Yes. Ehkä mä en kerro. Can you show me the way to Harbour Town?
Can you show me the way to Harbour Town?
Sure. Follow me. See that farm down in the valley?
I see it.
Some of the Inquisition's minions work down there. Novices, they call them. They're apprentices to the mages in the monastery. Talk to them. They'll help you get to Harbour Town. But watch you don't find yourself accidentally recruited. You get recruited, there'll be no welcome for you at the Don's camp.
Thanks. I can take it from here.
I'm sure you can. Good luck. See you around.
Alright, show me the way to your camp.
All right. Show me the way to your camp.
Good man. Follow me. Look to the north. You see the ruins sticking out of the ground?
Yeah, I've seen ones like that before.
Well, the White Robes set up a camp there. If you're smart, you won't be seen up there. Otherwise, you'll be snatched up and taken to the monastery. Do you want to be a slave or a free man?
You're really hammering this home, aren't you?
Sorry. You're right, you're your own man. Free to do what you like. Come on. It isn't much further.
Okei.
If you follow the path north, you'll come to our camp. And watch out for the hunters. The lazy beggars are always trying to get others to do their work for them.
Thanks for your help.
You've been through enough. You deserve a bit of kindness. I'm sure I'll see you around. Good luck.
Good luck. Joo, tuosta sai vähän expaa. Seurasi sitä kumpaakin suuntaan. Joo, nämä on jollakin ihan joo. Vaikeimpia nämä. Joo, kyllä ne oli vaan ne näätyneet ja nuoret. Ne oli helpompia verrattuna näihin. Näitten tappamiseen tarvitaan jo vähän skillejä. Moi.
Hey, you. Where do you think you're going?
I'm just taking a look around.
I'm just taking a look around.
Just messing. Have to make my own entertainment. Gets a bit boring round here. Apart from the rotworms eating people. I'd stay on the walkway and not go too far out into the swamp. Believe me, being eaten by those creatures is not the way a man should go. Hang on. I think I've got a map somewhere you can have. Although by the looks of you, you could do with a better weapon.
Where can I get better weapon?
Where can I get a better weapon?
Depends on what you're after. Some swear by a good blade. Others prefer the heft of an axe. I'm a hunter, so I favour a bow and arrow. I've got a couple of nice specimens here, actually. For the right price, I'm sure I could part with one or two.
Why do you hunt in the swamp?
What do you hunt in the swamp?
Oh,
Less and less. There are only a few beasties. They may look unappetising, but you'd be surprised what our cook can do. About the only thing left big enough to feed us all is this large worm over to the west. But he's a big fella. I really need help to take him down. Probably a bit of help to keep him down after I've eaten him too.
Okay. I'm new around here. Got swept into with the tide. What can you tell me about this place?
I'm new around here. Got swept in with the tide. What can you tell me about this place?
Ah, I see. Well, then there are a few things you should know. This whole swamp area, from here to the temple in the north, it's run by Don Esteban, our leader. I wouldn't mess with him if I were you. He's got some fighters working for him that'd break your jaw as happy as look at you.
Okay. What can you tell me about the temple?
What can you tell me about the temple?
Came up from the ground about the time these storms started, and all these beasts came out of it. Never seen the like before. Indescribable they are. Our fighters soon sorted them out. I doubt there's much still alive in there. Well, apart from the Don. He's moved into the temple now. Don't see him very often. No one really knows what he's doing in there. Me? I say hunt, kill, and don't ask too many questions.
What are rotworms?
What are rotworms?
They can't really be described. Indescribable they are. They're like giant, rotting worms. You can ask Ricardo in the camp.
So what's your boss doing in the temple?
So, what's your boss doing in the temple?
I couldn't say for sure, but he's become very keen on collecting gold at the moment. He's got diggers working these ruins, and he always gives them a share. He's good like that. I think maybe he's planning on trying to take back Harbour Town. Gold commands a lot of power around here. Maybe even more than the Inquisition with their damn cult.
So you haven't always been here in the swamp?
So, you haven't always been here in the swamp?
Nah, we used to have the whole of Harbour Town until the Inquisition came. All their magic and robes and stuff. They pushed us out here. Between you and me, I think the Don's pride took a bit of a knock. He hasn't been the same since. Most folks hate this place, but I like the fresh air. New things to hunt. Always felt too cooped up in town.
What else can you tell me about the Inquisition?
What else can you tell me about the Inquisition?
Same as everyone else, really. Don't get too close to them, or you'll find yourself dragged off to that monastery. They're not right in the head. I think they do something to them up there. I'm keeping well away. I advise you to do the same.
Okay. How about I help you hunt this worm?
How about I help you hunt this worm?
Oh, that's good of you. Tell you what, if we kill that thing together, I'll give you 30 gold. I hope you're well prepared. Don't want your death on my conscience.
Let's trade.
Let's trade.
Jei. Niin joo, eli kun ensin mä opin sen Put Animal, sitten mä pitää ostaa nämä työkalut. Pincers, Yaochiissel. Dexterity +3. Mun mielestä tuo tarvitaan. Neljä 44,2. Tuo pois, niin saadaan tasa. Tasaraha. Not for sale. Okay. Trade items in basket. Okay. Tää ambient on kans saatana lujalla. Ricardo.
Hey.
Hey. Any trouble today?
Any trouble today?
No.
Accepting any?
Expecting any?
No.
Must be fun being a guard.
Not really.
The Don.
Back there in that temple. But my post is here. In the swamp.
Sounds like an important job.
Hieman
What exactly
vittuileva
do you
sävy.
guard in a swamp?
Flies. The smell. The Don.
What is there around here that people need guarding from?
What is there round here that people need guarding from?
You must have seen them.
Seen what?
Those things.
Things?
The things from the ruins.
There are ruins everywhere.
There are ruins everywhere.
The ones that came up from the ground. The ground is warped or something.
That's where these things are.
That's where these things are.
Yeah. They're all over that excavation site in the middle of the swamp.
And?
They make me nervous.
Why?
They're
Disgusting.
disgusting.
Uh-huh.
Who is charged here?
Who's in charge here?
The Don.
Who?
The Don.
Who?
Right.
Where is Don?
Where is the Don?
In the temple.
Is he religious?
Ha!
So what does he do in there?
Avoids being out here.
You don't talk much.
What do I want to talk for? I don't know you.
Vähän niinku suomalainen small talk. You ever had any problems with locals?
You ever have any problems with the locals?
Locals. They give you any trouble, you just smack them around.
Or you could try talking to them.
Getting anything out of you is like pulling teeth.
Getting anything out of you is like pulling teeth.
That's why I make such a good guard.
You must have picked up some skills to be guard.
You must have picked up some skills to be a guard.
I know how to fight, and I can handle a crossbow.
Can you train me?
To fire a crossbow, all right, but it will cost you.
What can you teach me about crossbows?
I want to improve my fighting skills.
Okay. Crossbow. Tell me more about these things. The ones in excavation site.
All right, let's try this question. Tell me more about these things. The ones in the excavation site.
They're disgusting. Big insect things. I wish someone would get rid of them.
I can.
I need paying, say, about 30 gold coins.
I'd need paying. Say 30 gold coins.
30? Yeah. It's worth that to get rid of those things. They're disgusting.
Keep my gold warm. I'll be back for it.
Okay. Disgusting insects. Keeper spoon. Selvä. Niinkin mä pääsen tästä oi. Hiiren oikealle.
I'm
Henchman.
sure you have plenty to do.
Yes. Sahtaa vähän puuta. Mana plan. Areena. Chicken. Who are you?
What are you doing up here?
Hiding.
So what are you hiding from?
So, what are you hiding from?
Work.
Right.
Don't get me wrong, I'd like to be working. Only I can't. You see all these huge insects turned up at the excavation site. I'm not going back to work while they're still there. I like my job, but I'm not going to die for it.
Doesn't anyone do anything in this camp?
Doesn't anyone do anything in this camp?
But don't get me wrong, I'm a worker. Man of the earth, me. There's nothing fancy about moving soil round, but work is what I do best.
Tell me about your work.
Tell me about your work.
About digging? Well, like I say, it may be dirty work, but someone's got to do it. You fancy trying? Just look for a sandy spot in one of the excavation sites, then you stick your shovel in the ground and dig. Who knows? You might even find something.
I'll take care of those insects.
I'll take care of those insects.
You? Why not let the fighters do it? And that's what they're there for.
Do you see any here, though? I'll take care of it.
Which fighters are responsible for protecting the excavation site?
Which fighters are responsible for protecting the excavation site?
Just Ricardo, but I've not seen him there for a while. Don't think he cares much about us workers.
He'll care if the work doesn't get done, and he ends up doing it.
I'll have word with him.
I'll have a word with him.
Okay. But don't tell him I told you. He's almost as bad as those creatures.
Saanko mennä tänne arkulle? Saan. Sai mennä, hyvä.
Waif and stray looking for pity? Or fortune hunter looking for gold? Looks like I've got another mouth to feed.
Are you cook?
Are you the cook?
Amongst other things, you have to be adaptable in these times. One day you've a sword in your hand, the next, a ladle. And the cooking relaxes me, if you call stirring wild boar and brugelweed cooking. Sorry, forgotten my manners. I'm Rachel. Here, new mouth, take this meat. Freshly cooked.
Thanks. How are things around here?
How are things around here?
Perfect. I don't know why we didn't move out of the town into the swamp earlier. The Inquisition are sucking the life out of the town, but this swamp is sucking the life out of us. We used to be close, all of us. Everyone made their share, worked for their share. Now it's falling apart. And with Esteban in that damn temple, I'm the one trying to hold it together.
Can I help?
Can I help?
And why would you want to do that? What do you want, new mouth? Lazy cutthroats, idle thieves, and mosquitoes. Why do you want in on this?
Why do you think things are falling apart here?
Why do you think things are falling apart here?
It's those ruins. They've got everyone's mind on treasure. Even my Esteban. The whole place is being dug up. Although I'm certain that not everything that's being found is being delivered to the camp. Esteban makes sure that all the workers get a share of the gold. He's very fair like that. But someone is looking to line their own pockets.
You think the Don is losing control?
You think the Don is losing control?
He's a complicated man. The Inquisition's takeover of Harbour Town shook him up badly. All we've got is this place, and it's fragile, especially at the moment. I really don't need someone stirring up trouble.
Niillä on vähän rakennustaidot kusee. Kun nämä eri mittaisia lautoja ja kaikin päin vinksin vonksin. You sound like you need help. What if I help you out?
You sound like you need help. What if I help out?
You do that. But, well, if you really want to stick your hand in this beehive, you're welcome to. We can certainly use the help. Everything seems to have ground to a halt. Go to the camp lieutenants and see what sort of problems they're having. That should help you get a picture of what's happening here. Maybe we can root out the source of this rot before it reaches Esteban.
Okay. I need to talk to the dog.
I need to talk to the Don.
Join the queue. I'm thinking of joining it myself. You can talk to me. When Esteban's busy, and he's always busy, I'm in charge.
Noted.
Okay. But can you get me in to see him?
But can you get me in to see him?
No. Look, he needs time alone to think. I'm always having to turn people away, even his good friends. Why would I make an exception for a newcomer?
You mean apart from my rugged good looks?
You mean apart from my rugged good looks?
Believe me, I've seen better. Unless you have something really important for the Don, you aren't going to get to see him. I don't like the situation. I'm his wife and I don't get to see him. But it's his wishes, and we have enough trouble around here without looking for more.
Okay.
You going to stand here all day?
I don't know how to make that. I'm not a smith. I'm not a smith. I'm not a smith. I'm not a smith.
Et ole. Selvä.
I don't like faces I don't know well, and your face is too pretty. Slap some makeup on you and you could work the brothels.
You know I'm new here then.
You know I'm new here then.
Shiny skin, gormless expression. You're not the first. It's the heap of gold in the temple. It sucks in idiots like flies to shit. But there's no one round here that wants to split their share of the Don's gold any further.
You're a fighter, right?
You're a fighter, right?
I took the advice my teacher gave me. Find something you like and make it your job.
Where did the Don get all his gold?
Where did the Don get all his gold?
See that temple? We took it. And guess what? It was full of gold and artifacts and stuff. Now it's full of guards, an ogre, and surrounded by us. There are temples all over the island. Why don't you bugger off and find your own?
Okay. So what's the Don going to do with the gold? Invest in swampland?
What's the Don going to do with the gold? Invest in swampland?
We might be stuck here now, but we're not going to be here forever. Once those religious nutcases are gone, Harbour Town will be ours. Then you'll see.
What are the Inquisition doing in the town?
What are the Inquisition doing in the town?
Pretty face. Shame you're thick as pig shit with it. They only need the town to give them a supply route. The real work happens in the monastery. Fuck knows what they do up there.
And you don't think it would be a good idea to find out?
And you don't think it would be a good idea to find out?
You're the nosy fucker. Why don't you knock on the door and ask them? Let's see how many questions you've got after they work you to death in the temple ruins.
Live here, die there. You know, there's an ocean full of beautiful desert islands.
Just walk in and take gold from temple ruins.
You just walk in and take the gold from the temple ruins.
Yeah, it's that simple. Go on, try it. Then you'll see the beasts that come charging out of those ruins. You have to deal with them before you get to the shiny stuff.
Okay. So you're cleared all those creatures out of the ruins?
So you've cleared all those creatures out of the ruins?
Keen to see them, are you? All right. We'll go to a temple ruin nearby. You help me deal with the creatures there, then you can get your share of the gold.
What's the catch?
What's the catch?
There's no catch. We clear the place and split the rewards.
Okay, eli split on se catch. How do we split the gold?
How do we split the gold?
50-50.
I think about it.
I'll think about it.
All right, but don't take too long.
Why?
You look relaxed.
The busy mosquito is swatted at dawn. The happy snail does nothing but yawn. We're in a swamp. What's there to make an effort for?
They don't used to let you relax.
The Don just lets you relax.
Never see him. Beppo's always chasing us to hump crates round. All that effort for what? A pile of old crap. Hawkins is my boss, and if Hawkins doesn't care, Beppo can go screw himself. And Hawkins doesn't care about anything.
Right.
Kivaa tämä dialogi tässä. Clay.
You look tired.
And you look ugly. Piss off.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
I'm admiring the view. Great view. That's why we get all these tourists.
Ha! That and the friendly locals.
Nice warm fire this. Nice and safe.
Nice warm fire this. Nice and safe.
Brogar sends you to get on my nerves.
I'm just making conversation.
And I'm just telling you to piss off.
Tosi ilosi. Ei sitä on vissiin laita pahaksi, että mä ryöstän kaiken ja lähtee irti. Okei. Whatever. I'm sellainen sandy.
A little more for me.
Aarteen kaivu. Bla. Siitä vain vetää käsit. Satanan kovat käsivoima. Arkun reunasta kiinni ja nostaa. Hop. Lightspell ja kultaa. Okei. Okay. Stormi täällä on. Taisi loppua tämä saatanan myrsky. Peppo.
Hey.
Hey, what? You better be from Hawkins. I need those crates moving.
What crates?
What crates?
The ones full of artifacts? What else are we moving? Damn Hawkins. His workers should have delivered them by now. I knew it was too much responsibility for the old coot.
And who is this Hawkins?
And who is this Hawkins?
A pain in the backside. So-called leader of the workers. Couldn't lead a duck to water if you ask me.
So you're charged of moving boxes, right?
So you're in charge of moving boxes, right?
They're not just any old boxes. They're full of artifacts from the excavation sites. They get dug up, they come to me, and then they go to the Don.
Oh, so you're not even moving boxes for yourself then?
When you get an important role here, then you can make jokes. Until then, shut your bleeding mouth.
What is in these artifact crates?
What's in these artifact crates?
Puppies. Artifacts, what do you think, genius? Everything that's dug up from the ruins gets crated up, but keep your mitts off them. If you're looking for gold, then do some work. You dig for the Don, then you'll get your share.
I'll think about it.
En mä halua mitään arkkuja täynnä kultaa, vaan mä haluan arkkuja täynnä koiranpentuja. I just arrived here. I'm not from anyone.
I've just arrived here. I'm not from anyone.
Lazy more like. Bet you never done a decent day's work in your life.
I could help you get your crates.
Let's talk sensibly. I could help you get your crates.
Think you can? All right. We'll get going and get 'em moving.
No sense in asking if you know the magic word.
What magic word? Here, you're not with that Inquisition lot, are you? Look, I'll have no magical nonsense around here.
Where are these crates you wanted moved? But he didn't get that, I mean, magic word. Gold. Where are these crates you want moved?
Where are these crates you want moved?
At the excavation site, but they should be here. I swear, those workers are being slack just to wind me up.
Stop where you are. You ain't going another step closer to the Don.
Guarding. Quest, that's really important job.
Guarding. Guess that's a really important job.
Most important in the camp. I make sure people don't just stroll in to see the Don. He's very against strolling in. And I'm not pissing Rachel off or I won't get any grub. So, move along.
How do I get permission to speak?
How do I get permission to speak to the Don?
The Don is busy. He's thinking. Talk to his wife, Rachel. She's in charge.
Right, I'll go and talk to her then.
I ain't got no work for you. Go and see Sam or Hawkins and stop bugging me.
Okay. Oscar.
Are you the local blacksmith?
Blacksmith? I look like I spend my days making fucking horseshoes. I'm a pewterer, a gilder, a worker of fine metal. And I'm not looking for an apprentice. Particularly one that doesn't know the difference between a metal worker and a smith.
Do I look like an apprentice?
Do I look like an apprentice?
You don't look like you've got the coin to be a customer. What you want?
Do you need help? I'm looking for work.
Do you need help? I'm looking for work.
No one here looks for work. The only thing people here look for is gold. And you don't look like you're any different.
Do you work with gold?
Do you work with gold?
Gold. Gold. Nothing but gold. You just see the money in it, don't you? Well, there's no point you thinking about getting wealthy here. Every crumb of gold out there belongs to the Don.
Everyone has to give their gold to Don.
Everyone has to give their gold to the Don.
If you know what's healthy for you, once a month you have to take the Don his share.
And how much is his share?
You see anyone round here looking wealthy?
Not unless mud is the local currency.
Well, you should see the gold he has in his temple. Hordes of it. Ha! I can see that look in your eye. Fancy a slice, do you? You'll end up in pieces with those thoughts in your head.
I'm looking for new weapons.
I'm looking for new weapons.
Looking is for losers. Paying gets you the goods.
How... Have you got any sword blanks?
Have you got any sword blanks?
Just what I got here. My stock of ore is empty. You bring me some iron ore, I can make you some blanks.
How do I get to see the Don?
How do I get to see the Don?
What do you want to see the Don for? Try standing on a tree outside the temple. You're not going to get closer than that.
There must be some way to see the Don. Something he wants.
There must be some way to see the Don. Something he wants.
If it doesn't glitter, he doesn't give a toss. I wouldn't be surprised if one day he had his wife gold-plated.
Is there something he wants then? Something in gold he doesn't have?
We found a sword pommel. Beautiful bit of work. Supposed to belong to some garrison commander before he pissed off an ogre. You find the blade for that pommel, the donna kiss your hairy ass. Fuck it, I would too.
Where can I find this sword blade the Don wants?
Where can I find this sword blade the Don wants?
If you believe the stories, the ogre dragged the garrison commander off where those temple ruins are. If anyone has found anything there, they're bound to shoot their mouth off. Particularly seeing as those bits of blade will be covered in gold. There's a pisshead called Lewis, reckoned he'd seen something. But he's a sack of shit.
Sack of shit. Okay. So you want to restore a sword for the Don?
So you want to restore the sword for the Don?
If I can get all the pieces. Can't do jack shit without all the pieces.
I'll find the blade that the Don wants.
I'll find the blade the Don wants.
You want to look for it, be my guest. But you take one piece of that blade for yourself, one bit of glittering gold, I'll hear about it.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Okay. What you have got to trade?
What have you got to trade?
Aha, se olisi kypärä. Siinä menee kaikki mun rahat. Lapio. Hyyskä. Silas. Ei kun Sam.
Hey.
I've not seen you before. Who are you? A fresh-faced young man eager to experience the thrill of an outlaw's life?
Maybe.
I can't think why else you'd be here. There are warm alehouses and welcoming brothels in the town. Food and indoctrination at the monastery.
Are you woodcutter for the camp?
Are you a woodcutter for the camp?
Just because I'm cutting wood doesn't mean I'm a woodcutter. Actually, I'm a hunter. My lads and I provide meat for the camp.
So you lead the hunters?
So you lead the hunters?
Normally, yeah, but as you can see, I've got vital woodcutting work to do. So right now, my hunters are running wild like free spirits. Or they think they are.
Can you teach me to hunt?
Can you teach me to hunt?
Sure you wouldn't rather chop wood?
I was thinking more of hunting.
Then you're talking to the right man.
What can you teach?
Can you teach me about hunting?
Sneak. Good animals. With this skill you can take valuable trophies from slain animals, you can skin animals. With right equipment you can also take other trophies from animals. Okay, your good animals.
Show me how to gut animals.
You slit the prey from the head toward the back. Then you pull the hide from the body with a jerk. With the right equipment, you can also remove animals' horns or teeth. Many hunters will sell you the necessary tools.
And sneak.
Teach me the right way to sneak.
Moving quietly is about balance. Put your feet down, toes first. Watch where you step in. Brushing twigs underfoot can be noisy, give you away. So move slowly and watch your path.
Okay. Should you get someone else to cut the wood?
Shouldn't you get someone else to cut the wood?
I'd love to, believe me. But Brogar would nail me to a tree if I left this wood unsawn.
Brogar?
One of the Don's lieutenants. The leader of the fighters. A, shall we say, powerful, single-minded man.
And you're his personal woodcutter.
And you're his personal woodcutter.
For my sins.
Why does he want you to do it?
I tangled with him, and now I have to pay. We live by Brogar's laws out here.
Brogar's law, not the Don's.
Brogar's laws, not the Don's.
The Don wants me to hunt. Brogar wants his fire stoked. You judge who's really in charge.
Why don't you stand up to Brogar?
Him and all his fighters, you mean?
So everyone's afraid of him.
You clearly haven't met him yet. Then you'd understand. He's over there. Go and introduce yourself. Then decide whether you'd stand up to him.
Domingo.
What do you want?
I don't know. What do I want?
I don't know. What do I want?
You were looking at me.
I'm new here. I'm just getting to know people.
If you don't know I'm the best fighter in the camp, then you ain't been here long enough for me to care.
Man like you has clearly seen some action.
Man like you has clearly seen some action.
Well, you know, I don't like to boast, but I've crushed a few heads. If you want to eat here, you have to work. You want a free ride? Try those white robes at the monastery. They'll give you a free ride all the way to their excavation camps. And keep your paws off other people's stuff while you're here. Or you'll lose your paws.
Selvä. Aren't you supposed to be protecting the excavation site in the swamp?
Aren't you supposed to be protecting the excavation site in the swamp?
I am.
The worker, Brannan. He says he's been waiting forever for you.
I don't care about workers.
I can see why they made you a guard.
Okay. Nyt mä saan hiippailla ja ottaa otuksista osia irti. Käydäänpä ostamassa täältä ne siipileikkurit.
Let's trade.
Ai se maksaa 100. Mulla meni rahat sinne. Okei. Okay. Oli vielä yksi tyyppi, jolle mä puhun. Sinä. Rogar.
Hey.
Did I look like I wanted to talk to you?
Yes. Whoa there. Someone shoot your dog?
Whoa there. Someone shoot your dog?
Stupid and mouthy don't wash well round here. Especially not from workers.
Do I look like worker?
Do I look like a worker?
Maybe not. You ain't coated in shit. Now enough questions. I'm hungry. Bring me a haunch of fried meat from Rachel, the cook up by the smithy. Bit snooty, but a looker. The Don's a lucky man. Of course, with him in that temple all the time, she might need a bit of company.
Ha. Here, haunch of fried meat.
Here, a haunch of fried meat.
Good. You wouldn't want to see me when I ain't been fed.
Got any proper work for me?
Got any proper work for me?
Are you actually good for something, little fish?
Easy to be cocky with that weapon and fancy armor of yours.
Nah, it's all the bodies I buried that make me cocky. 2 of my boys are supposed to be guarding the eastern swamp farm, but Clay's been lazing around the campfire. Go and see him. Make sure he takes over from Phil before Phil rots up there. Simple. I'm not losing another man to this fucking swamp.
Do your boys do anything other than stand about all day?
Do you boys do anything other than stand about all day?
They're guarding. What do you expect? When it comes to standing around all day, these guys are the best. Trained killers, though, the lot of them. And if those creatures from the temples march in here, you'll be damn glad of them. So, show a little respect.
The fighter's answer to you, right?
The fighter's answer to you, right?
Yeah. Most of them owe their lives to me. One way or another, they know not to mess with a big fish.
So you know where they are at all times?
Course. Well, usually.
One of them has gone missing. Dorgan was on an errand for me, down in the swamps. The pillock's probably got himself lost, or eaten, or he's chasing wenches again. Never could keep his mind on the task in hand.
I look for him.
I'll look for him.
When I get my hands on him, he's gonna be emptying piss pots for the next month.
Tell you what, you do it. Did you know Ricardo isn't at his post at the swamp excavation site?
Did you know Ricardo isn't at his post at the swamp excavation site?
You telling tales now?
Just being helpful.
Well, unless you've got orders from me, stay out of my business.
Okay. Get the clay to take over from Phil. Sounds simple enough.
Get Clay to take over from Phil. Sounds simple enough.
The farm's over to the east. As it's a simple job, I'll assume you'll get it done.
You seem to be a man who hears a thing or two. Have you heard anything about...
You seem to be a man who hears a thing or two. Have you heard anything about a broken sword blade?
What good is a sword in pieces to anyone? Worthless junk. Only one who'd be interested in that is that blacksmith. And you, apparently. What's that about, then?
Just curious.
Just curious.
Just curious. You know, just curious can get you into a lot of trouble.
Okay, bye. Region map. Bandit camp. Golden fragments for Oscar. Lazy dog. Rogar wants to make sure Clay takes over sentry duty from Phil. Phil is standing guard over the east. Swamp Farm. Koitetaan noita... Melkein pitää saada se 100 kasaan, kun mä saisin.
Hey, you don't look like the rest of the Don's men.
Me? I'm the one the rest of them treats like dirt. Day in, day out, me and my workers try our best. And they need us, the bosses. But do they realize that? I wish they'd come and see what it's like. See if they like being eaten by swamp worms.
Why is it so bad here?
Why is it so bad here?
We keep losing men to the worms. And there are even worse fates, too. I'd rather be anywhere else. But we have to collect anything made of gold and take it to Beppo. We didn't expect to have to fight the monsters here. We're not trained for it. And that bastard Brogar should be protecting us. But do his fighters ever come and help? Do they, hell? Too drunk, most of them.
If I'm going to take action, I need better armor.
If I'm going to take action, I'll need better armor.
I can give you workers' clothes, that's all. And you'd have to pay. After all, you're not a worker. Why should I clothe you?
We're all stuck on this island in this swamp together. We might as well help each other. I'll see if I can get your workers back to work.
You won't. If I can't, what chance does a stranger have?
Are you in charge of the workers here?
Are you in charge of the workers here?
Yeah, I'm supposed to oversee the workers at the excavations. But morale is so low that the men don't care anymore.
So the excavations have stopped.
So the excavations have stopped.
They won't be happy when they find out. The Don's supposed to be a fair man, but Brogar isn't, and he should be protecting us. If any of my men were good at fighting, they'd have gone long ago. They'd be living it up in the bars and brothels of Harbour Town.
Can I talk to Brogar for you?
I can talk to Brogar for you.
Don't. It'll only cause trouble. We've tried everything. Brogar's not going to listen to you.
Okay. What can you tell me about Brogar?
What can you tell me about Brogar?
Nothing. I'm not telling you anything. I don't want trouble.
You already got trouble.
You've already got trouble.
Yeah, but I'm not dead. I'd rather take my chances with the worms than get Brogar angry.
Brogar can't be that bad.
Brogar is all bad. Ask the hunters. They'll tell you what he's capable of.
Well, I offered to help.
Are any of your workers around?
Are any of your workers around?
They should all be at the excavation site. But that doesn't mean they will be. You'll recognize them. They'll be wearing workers' clothes, even if they've got no intention of working. Uncontrollable, most of them. That's what the swamp and being ignored does to you.
How did you end up in charge of the workers?
How did you end up in charge of the workers?
Don't think I volunteered. No way. The Don pointed his finger at me and said, "You will oversee the excavations." And that was it.
So the Don doesn't take no for an answer.
Maybe I can do something to help. How many excavation sites are there?
Maybe I can do something to help. How many excavation sites are there?
3. 1 east of the temple, and 2 right in the middle of the swamp. Look for the artifact crates. They mean you're in the right place.
Right.
Okay.
Dead now.
What?
Should you be standing guard by a swamp farm?
Shouldn't you be standing guard by the swamp farm?
Piss off.
Okay.
Worse before it gets better. You wouldn't believe the itching.
Hey Dwight, you need to start shifting those crates over to Peppa.
Hey Dwight, you need to start shifting those crates over to Beppo.
And who are you to be telling me what to do?
I'm the guy telling you to move the crates.
I'm the guy telling you to move those crates.
You see, I could do that, or I could just stay here, and that sounds more relaxing.
Try relaxing when I've put my boot up your ass.
All right, don't burst a blood vessel, I'm moving.
Okei, mitä alkoi tapahtumaan? Mikä te kävelet? Sinne. Okei, jotain alkoi tapahtumaan. Missäs meidän Peppo on? I sorted out your crate delivery problem.
I sorted out your crate delivery problem.
Really? Well, thanks. Good to see someone's applying themselves. Tell you the truth, I ain't sure why the Don wants all this gold. Ain't like there's much to spend it on in a swamp.
Not that I've seen.
Anyway, you've put me in a generous mood. Here's a little advance on your share.
Thanks.
Please don't disturb me.
Oh, you're back, are you? Well, what do you want this time?
Who do you think is lining their pockets, and what would happen to them if you knew?
Who do you think it is lining their own pockets? And what would happen to them if you knew who it was?
He'd be dead. Esteban's not a forgiving man.
So it seems.
About your camp.
About your camp.
I was told you are short of food. You need more meat.
I was told you're short of food. You need more meat?
Finally, someone who wants to do some work. Yes, I need 10 haunches of raw meat. You bring me the meat, and I'll put a little gold your way.
I never say no to gold.
Your deliveries of artifacts crates will be starting again.
Your deliveries of artifact crates will be starting again.
Thanks. I didn't want to worry Esteban about that. Not after everything that's happened.
So who are the lieutenants here?
So who are the lieutenants here?
If you can't find that out yourself, how are you going to help me? Just go and talk to everyone. You'll find them. You'll soon see who's in charge and who thinks they are.
Okay. Thought you might like to know Dwight going back to work.
Thought you might like to know Dwight's gone back to work.
He has? That's almost a miracle. But well done. Here, take these coins.
Your gratitude is boundless.
5 gold. Seuraavaan leveliin vaaditaan... Missäs mun experience näkyy? Jaa. Niin se näkyy. Vai näkyykö sitä ollenkaan? Ei. Se on mysteeri. Vai näkyy, onko se täällä? Ei. Joo, ei se näy missään. Se on mysteeri. Se vain tulee. Eiku tuolla? Pitkä matka vielä seuraavaan leveliin. Pitkä matka.
You see why people don't stand up to Brogar?
A few bruises won't stop me.
You're lucky it wasn't stab wounds.
His armor and those fighters make him feel tougher than he is.
For you, maybe. For me, that's why I don't tangle with him.
Brogar is big fish in small pond.
Brogar is a big fish in a small pond.
And those are giant words. So big, I don't think you know what you're saying.
I know some people wouldn't have a problem if he disappeared.
I won't be responsible for what Brogar would do to you.
Let me worry about that.
You should worry. But you're serious, aren't you?
I need some better armor.
I need some better armor.
You won't find it out here. There's only workers' clothes here.
Well, what about your armor? Where did that come from?
Armor for the hunters and fighters comes from the Don. But you won't get close to that if you're not accepted as one of us.
Right, so I've got to join the Don's gang first.
Okay. Alright, where can I get workers' clothing?
Alright, where can I get workers' clothing?
Hawkins is your man. He's one of the Don's lieutenants. He's in charge of the workers.
How can I become one of Don's men?
How can I become one of the Don's men?
Firstly, I'll need to tell you a couple of things. The Don's a powerful man. Well, he was. Since we've been in this swamp, he's hidden in that temple. Hasn't been out for weeks. His wife Rachel's been trying to run the camp. She's the one you need to impress if you want to meet the Don.
Rachel. Right.
Before you charge up to her, you need to be aware of...
Brogar?
You're learning.
What would I have to do to deal with him?
What would I have to do to deal with him?
If you work for him, do what he tells you, and listen to everything he says. He'll let things slip. but you do know what you're proposing is dangerous.
Temple guard won't let me in.
The temple guard wouldn't let me in.
Do you think he'd invite you in for a beer? He's a guard, remember? You'll have to have something for the Don. A gift, information, something valuable.
What sort of gifts?
Oscar the Smith will tell you. He's helped a lot of people impress the Don. Oscar's good with gold. And as I say, the Don rather likes unusual things that glitter.
Heard something about pieces of sword. Sword decorated with gold.
I heard something about pieces of a sword. A sword decorated with gold?
Oscar's looking for pieces just like that. I also know that Brogar's got one, which you might say is something of an obstacle. I bet Oscar's tried to get it, which means it won't be easy or cheap for you to persuade Brogar to part with it.
I can help you, but what?
I could help you.
Helpful sort, aren't you? You better not have landed me in it with Brogar. But then one's trouble is another's ease. Rachel needs this meat, so she'll be happy. Take note, sometimes it's better to take sides than end up in the middle.
Okay. About your hunting.
About your hunting.
What can you tell me about your hunters?
What can you tell me about your hunters?
Well, there's Lewis. Haven't seen him for days. I expect he's under a rock in the swamp. Not even the swamp flies bother him when he's had a skinful. Doug should also be in the swamp. He should be hunting. But I haven't seen him for days either. And of course you know what delightful tasks I have to do.
I met hunter called Chan. You haven't mentioned him.
I met a hunter called Yan. You haven't mentioned him.
He got himself posted as a guard on the road to Harbour Town. We never see him back here these days. That's another hunter less feeding the camp.
True, but I'm sure the sword will get me to see the dawn.
True, but I'm sure this sword will get me in to see the dawn.
If it glitters, it will catch his eye.
And getting the sword could get me in.
You'll need all the pieces. Then you'd need Oscar to work his magic, if that's even possible. And then you'll need Oscar to be willing to give the sword back to you. It's not an easy thing to do. None of it.
I wonder where the pieces are. If they are all decorated gold, people won't just give them.
I wonder where the pieces are. If they're all decorated with gold, people won't just give them away.
Well, you know Brogar has one. You might like to check out the workers. They're in the middle of things. They see what gets dug up. And they're likely to keep some things quiet. When a man has nothing, a little is a lot.
What can you teach me about hunting?
Can you teach me about
Okay.
About Brogar.
Who knows about Brogar and won't mind talking to me?
Who knows about Brogar and wouldn't mind talking to me?
Talk to Lewis, one of my hunters. He knows a few things, more than you'd think. Start with him, see what he says.
How does Rachel feel about him?
How does Rachel feel about him?
She's soft. Brogar bullies her, and she's like that even though the Don's behind her.
Okay. Autosave.
Let's trade.
Wing shares. Satasen. Aivan kummallisia, kun tämän arvo on 5.2. Se ei oo tasan, vaan se on 5.2. Muutenkin muut esineet on tasahintaa melkein. Eikä ne anna mulle mitään rahasummaa 5.2, vaan ne antaa mulle 5. Pyöristetään 5. Tää on siltä nyt tuo. Jep. Sitten mennään kokeilemaan onnea noitten moddien kanssa, vai onko ne jotakin voimakkaampia versioita? No ihan varmaan.
Yeah!
Disgusting insects. Saatana.
Yeah!
Viiden. Kokeillaan toisenmoista lähestymistapaa. Täältä suunnasta. Kukas sä oot? Luis.
You alone out here?
What?
Are you alone out here?
Yeah, don't yell, I'm deaf. You seen my full of beer glass thing goes smash if you drop it.
You mean beer bottle?
You mean a beer bottle?
That's why I said. You got bad hearing, you know that. The bottle was right. It was here. No, here somewhere.
Shouldn't you be hunting?
Shouldn't you be hunting?
Damn it, don't you start. Everything's going to hell, and I'm supposed to go hunting? No way! I'd rather sit here and have a little drink-a-dink-a-doo.
Little drink-a-doo. If you start hunting, I'll give you beer.
If you start hunting, I'll give you a beer.
Nope. That'll mean I gotta move, and I'm not moving. You do it.
You're drunk.
You're drunk.
So, I'd rather be dead drunk than dead, and we're all gonna die soon anyway. You wait. When the White Robe shows up, we'll all be as dead dead men.
Wide robes?
Yeah! The White Robe.
Wide.
White! From the
Inquisition?
Yeah! What do white robes want in a swamp? Huh? They'll end up brown robes. Ha! Stinking. Swamp.
Swamp robes. Don't you think you have enough?
Don't you think you've had enough?
Enough? Enough? I can't drink enough. Have you been to the Don's camp? I can tell you once you've spent a couple of days there. You'll start on the sauce too, believe me. If you'd been there, you'd be me.
Okay. Why? What's wrong with the camp?
Why? What's wrong with the camp?
Bunch of total asshole bastards. Always screwing each other over. I don't trust a single one of them. The worst bastard is Brogar. A nasty piece of work. He's a bastard's bastard.
Tell me more about this Brogar.
Tell me more about this Brogar.
The whole damn place is under his thumb. Officially.
Officially?
Officially, yeah. Officially, he's just the boss of the fighters. The Don's lieutenant. But he's more than that. Every man there's terrified of him. Even his shadow's scared of him. Because that Brogar, he wants to replace the Don, doesn't he? Yeah, he does.
Right.
Yeah, and what can you tell me about the white robes?
Yeah. And what can you tell me about the white robes?
They're everywhere. Came from the sea, from the mainland, and now they're sweeping across the island, wrecking everything.
Have you ever met a white robe?
Are you insane? I'd run like a stabbed rat if I ever saw one.
I can believe it.
Where's that damn bottle? It's my bottle. Give it back, you stinking swamp.
It's my bottle. You seem to know a lot about Brogar.
You seem to know a lot about Brogar.
More than you think, and not just about Brogar. You get me more beer, and then I'll really tell you something.
I get you more beer and I'll be lucky to understand you. I'll see what I can do.
Here, one more beer for some information.
Here, one beer for some information.
Hey, you got one. You're beautiful.
Here, you are. So why is everyone so afraid of Brogar?
So why is everyone so afraid of Brogar?
Ha! Why'd you think? He's the strongest fighter in the camp. No one can beat him.
I'm looking for some pieces of sword blade, old, decorated with gold.
I'm looking for some pieces of a sword blade. Old, decorated with gold.
They're everywhere. Everyone's got one. Well, not Hawkins. Or Jan. Or Rachel. Or Craig has one. I've seen it. It's quite big. And that moron has one as well.
What moron?
Dorgan. He's got a piece, moron. Of course Brogar has one. You'd have to take him apart to get it. And me. I've got one too.
You have one?
I'll give you a beer for a piece of sword blade.
I'll give you a beer for the piece of sword blade.
No way! What do you think I am, an idiot? It's easily worth 2.
Here, 2 beers.
Here, 2 beers.
Beer! Beer! Here you go.
Nyt se ottaa torkut. Mahtava. Mahtava dialogi, Luis. Oh my god. Niin, piti katsoa kuinka monta olutta mulla vielä on. Rommia, krokia. Olut loppuu, okei. Olut on loppu. Kokeillaanpas saako tästä jotain?
I think that's cooked.
Experience. Täällä on näitä siilityyppejä. Nekin nukkuu. Melkein sain ne hengiltä. Mitä vittua? Sateri. Heti kun ne saa osumaan sisälle, ne tekee ihan saatanasta. Saatana. Joo. Melkein sain... Siinä aiemmin sain melkein tiputettua kaikki. Yksi jäi henkiin ja sitten mä mokasin. Oika saata. Se ei tehnytkään, se löikin 3 kertaa. Jätään heidät rauhaan. Kokeillaan noita hyökkösiä. Mitäs täällä on ruvettu taistelemaan? Hei, mitä vittua? Milläs ne yhtäkkiä tänne oli tullut? Nautilus. Hei, älä karkaa.
Ah!
Useless amulet. This won't even impress a child. Fragment of sword. Henchman. And you are a henchman. Here is something.
A little more for me.
Axe fighting. Laitetaan nyt käyttöön, vaikka mulla olisi edes aksea. Ei tulla lisää nautiluksia. Pimeitä mä en lähde tuonne seikkailemaan.
Leave me be.
Leave me be. Vai? Job done. You don't need worry about those things in excavation site anymore.
Job done. You needn't worry about those things in the excavation site anymore.
You killed them? Right. 30 gold coins, wasn't it? Worth every one.
Thanks. Pleasure talking to you.
Right.
I'll look forward to our next conversation.
Nothing new for you.
About
your hunting.
Louis isn't going to stop drinking anytime soon.
Louis isn't going to stop drinking anytime soon.
I know. But when he's sober, or even when he's half cut, he's a damn good hunter.
About Brogar.
What has it that Brogar wants to replace the Don?
Word has it that Brogar wants to replace the Don.
That much is obvious. There isn't a man in the place who hasn't worked that out. But it's not something anyone says out loud. Words can get you killed.
Sure.
Hey.
Lost, are you? Don't you worry about it. I'll take care of you.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Craig. And if you want a fortune in gold, I'm your man.
Your job is distribute the wealth.
Your job is to distribute wealth.
Exactly. I arrange little wagers, you give me your gold, and you could double it.
What odds do you offer?
What odds do you offer?
Ah, you're interested. Ha, listen up, I'll explain. You give me a sum in gold. If you win, I'll pay you back double.
And if I lose?
There are no losers, only future repeat gamblers. I'll just keep your gold warm until you want to try and win it back.
How do I place a bet?
How do I place a bet?
Oh, nothing easier. We bet on anything here. Who'll be the next worker to get eaten by a swamp creature? The next winner in the arena? Anything. You can even bet on yourself. If you want to go into the arena.
And can I be sure you'll pay out if I win?
And can I be sure you'll pay out if I win?
Oh, you of little faith. I'm hurt. If I wasn't honest, do you think I'd last 2 minutes around here?
Have you come across a piece of a sword blade?
Have you come across a piece of a sword blade?
The one Oscar's trying to piece together. He wants to make a sword for the Don, I believe.
And?
And I might have a piece of it. Oscar tried to buy it from me, in fact. But he wasn't offering enough, so I thought I'd hang on to it.
Will you sell me your piece of sword?
Will you sell me your piece of the sword?
It'd have to be for, no less than 100 gold.
I give it some thought.
I'll give it some thought.
That's the deal.
People fight for gold.
People fight for gold.
Don't sound so surprised. People have fought for gold since time began. There's a small arena over in the west. That's where it happens. I bet you're worth a gamble. Tough-looking fella like you.
Is there somewhere around here I can train for combat?
Is there somewhere around here I can train for combat?
I wouldn't normally do this, but I'll train you if you like. Always good to get the inside skinny, in case you go into the arena.
Tell me more about the arena.
Tell me more about the arena.
It's all friendly. Just a few bruises and broken limbs. It isn't to the death. It's where we train and test ourselves. Well, if you fancy a fight, just challenge one of our fighters. If he accepts, he'll go into the arena with you. The fight starts when both willing volunteers are in the arena with their weapons drawn. The first fighter to go down loses.
That's clear enough.
Which of the fighters here are the best?
Which of the fighters here are the best?
Based on recent form, Ricardo's a loser. Lorenzo isn't too sharp either. Used to be alright. Faded a bit these days. I'd say Domingo is probably the best in camp.
I decided to fight in the arena.
I've decided to fight in the arena.
That's what I wanted to hear. Well done. Do yourself proud. Remember, once either man hits the ground, the fight's over. Carrying on when your opponent's on the dirt, well, that's not fair play, is it? You'll pay dearly if you break that rule.
Right.
Do Brogar ever fight in the arena?
Does Brogar ever fight in the arena?
You looking to lose bits of yourself? Just asking would be risking your skin. Forget it. That's my advice.
Why?
He's not one to mess with. Arena fighting's a game. Brogar doesn't play games.
Neither do I.
You'd be a good opponent. Why don't you fight me in the arena?
You'd be a good opponent. Why don't you fight me in the arena?
Ah, I should have seen that coming. Think about it. This is my domain. I even bet on myself. Well, you got spirit, but try someone easier.
I want to improve my fighting skills.
I want to improve my fighting skills.
Okay, strength. Yeah. Higher strength allows use better weapons in order to use more damage in close combat. Talent now use swords and light close combat weapons. You can carry out counter barriers, interrupt your opponent attacks. Okay. Axe fighting. Se kuulostaa kiinnostavalta. Mä oon mielestäni viimeksi kun mä oon tämän pelannut läpi, niin mä menin lyöttäydyin sinne Inquisitionin joukkoihin. Niin, nyt on tapettu ne möröt sieltä, niin käydään juttelemassa sille workerille, mikä oli täällä areenan takana piilossa. I'm afraid none of fighters will come to help you.
I'm afraid none of the fighters will come to help you.
Oh, yeah. I thought so. The fighters, they aren't very keen on fighting. Thanks for trying, though.
What do you know about sword, the golden one?
What do you know about a sword, a golden one?
Well, I've heard stuff. And I thought I may have found a piece of it back at the excavation site.
Have you still got it?
I was about to dig it out when those insects came.
I wonder if it's still there.
You can go back to work. The insects are gone.
You can go back to work. The insects are gone.
Are they really gone?
Gone. Dead. Deceased.
Okay. You seem like the honest type. I best be getting back to work then.
Okay. Aija.
Ah!
It's pretty dark here. Okay. I don't see anything. Okay. Maybe a little too dark. Brown has returned to work.
Brannon has returned to work.
I saw. Good. Good work.
I thought you'd be pleased.
I am. Oh, take this. You deserve payment.
Okay.
Leave me be.
Leave me be. Se farmi täällä jossain. Mä muistikuva, että täällä tuli susi. Joo, siinä on meidän sushukka. Hilla.
Who are you? You here to relieve me?
No.
Huh. I've been waiting for Clay for hours. The sod should have relieved me long ago.
Are you one fighters here?
Are you one of the fighters here?
I am out here. When we were in the town, well, sleight of hand's more my thing. Combat's for boneheads. I have a few real skills. Sneaking, opening locks, picking pockets. Proper honest skills, no violence needed.
Sounds good.
I want to be better thief.
I want to be a better thief.
Okay. Kultaa. What are you doing here? Are you standing guard?
What are you doing here? Are you standing guard?
Yes, but I shouldn't be. I've been here so long, this god-forsaken mud soaked through to my feet.
What are you guarding?
What are you guarding?
The swamp farmer. Without him, this place would be bleak. Bleaker.
You don't like this place?
You don't like this place?
Does this look like paradise to you? No taverns, no women, just swamp, disease and mud. Thank the gods for the swamp farmer. At least he brings us our beer.
Okay. What's here that's worth stealing?
What's here that's worth stealing?
Not much, really. The problem's more those bloody animals everywhere. We could easily be overrun by wild boar, or worse.
Okay. Let's collect some weed. God. Valtavia tukkia, saatana. Niin tuo oli sellainen joku saatanan suomies. Lyö niinku rekka. Tiedä hänen kanssaan tuttavuutta vielä.
Watch yourself.
New here, right?
It's that easy to tell.
Ah. Don's boys already got on your nerves, eh? They're just bored. No imagination, you see.
What do you do here?
What do you do here?
I tend the brugelweed here on Robar's farm. It's not the most noble of plants, but it's versatile. You can brew beer with it. You can, should you be of a mind, smoke it as well. The smoke has special properties, if you know what I mean.
If you know what you mean, I don't know. Who is Robert?
Who is Robar?
He's a salt of the earth fellow. He farms this swamp. Well, this field.
What do you know about the Don?
What do you know about the Don?
I know enough not to mess with him. We used to be out here all alone, until they swept in and took the place over. But stick to his rules and he's a good man, if a hard taskmaster. Working in the fields isn't easy, but it gets you away from people. Space to think.
Can you sell me some weed or beer?
Can you sell me some weed or beer?
Surely can. And I have more to sell as well, if you're interested.
What do you have to sell?
What do you have to sell?
Beer, weed. Weed reefer. Not for sale. Okay. Trade items in basket. Alchemy table.
I think I'll have to study alchemy.
Huh. That look. You've come for protection money.
Protection money?
Maybe you just have that look. What brings you here?
Protect your money. Is this your land?
Is this your land?
It's me that farms it. Then I use the Bruegel weed that grows here to make beer.
What is Bruegel weed?
What's Bruegel weed?
They call it a weed, but it's not. Mostly grows in the swamp or along rivers. But you can find it most anywhere. Looks useless, but you can't get hops out here. Well, not cheap you can't. And this stuff will do the trick.
Is beer any good?
Is your beer any good?
There were those on the mainland who thought so. Barleyman's export, they called it, till the island was cut off. Every time you think you're getting ahead, life just drags you down. Which reminds me, the camp is waiting for a delivery. I don't suppose you'd be interested in dropping some bottles off for me?
Will you teach me to make beer?
Could you teach me to make beer?
I suppose. If you have a basic knowledge of alchemy, but it would take you years to learn properly.
Can you teach me basic alchemy?
What can you teach me about the basics of alchemy?
Maybe I could help you gather some Bruegel weed.
Maybe I could help you gather some Bruegel weed.
Well, it would save me some time. All right. But I need deliveries of 10 plants. I will give you 70 gold coins for every 10 you bring.
Here is some Bruegel weed for you.
I have some Bruegel weed for you.
Good job. Here's your gold. I can always use more plants. There are plenty of people who like beer. If you find more, you know the price.
Okay. Why does everyone here see new face and just assume I'll do jobs for them?
Why does everyone here see a new face and just assume I'll do jobs for them?
'Cause you need people that will owe you favors.
Favors?
You never know when you'll need them. Take these 10 bottles to Rachel, the camp cook. I need 50 gold coins for them, so I can pay my damn protection money.
Okay. I don't need English for peer view. This is fine. Alright, but one day I'll want to collect that favor.
Alright, but one day I'll want to collect that favor.
Of course. Here's the beer. And don't forget, 50 gold pieces.
50.
Yeah, I'll remember that.
What can you tell me about the area around here?
What can you tell me about the area around here?
You haven't been here long, have you? Let's see. Well, the boys in the camp all work for Don Esteban. They're collecting everything they can find made of gold. The Don must have a fortune in that temple by now.
And that about disappearing when climbing on Ledgas. I think one way to stop that happening is not that when you climb, don't turn camera. Just take your hand off mouse and press space. I've noticed that makes it so it doesn't happen. One way to avoid that. Do you work for the Don?
Do you work for the Don?
Me? I've been on this farm all my life. One day, these ruins rise up out of the ground, all over the place. Then Don Esteban comes here. At least he keeps these creatures from the temple away.
Where did the gold the Don's collecting came from?
Where did the gold the Don's collecting come from?
From those temple ruins, the ones that rose from the ground. They say there are treasures there, and creatures.
Does the Don ask you to pay for protection?
Does the Don ask you to pay for protection?
No. It's his commander-in-chief. The one that trains his fighters, Brogar. He demands 30 gold coins a month, or he'll take away the guards that look after my farm.
So someone's found a way to earn money from this swamp.
Okay. Oh. Okay. What's next? Oh. Beer for cat. Sell Rachel Roberts 10 bottles beer for 50 gold coins. Take this bottle to Rachel Camp Cook. Okay. Let's do that then. Right.
Maybe later, all right?
Nope. I need talk right now.
Please don't disturb me.
You not got better things to do?
Well, look who's come over all chatty.
Okay, he doesn't want to talk to me. Swamp Farmer sent me with 10 bottles beer.
The Swamp Farmer sent me with 10 bottles of beer.
Ah, I wondered when that was going to arrive. Thank you. That saved me a walk.
Robert will be collect 100 gold coins for beer. Robert wants 50 gold coins for the beer.
Robar wants 50 gold coins for the beer.
That's pricey. Guess even Robar can't afford to be giving away things free at the moment. Here you go.
Level up.
Thanks for doing the legwork.
By
the way,
the fighters are holding show fights in arena.
The fighters are holding show fights in the arena.
Well, they need something to work out their aggression. Leave them to knock each other's brains out. It stops them bothering us.
Brogar is collecting protection money from people here in camp.
Brogar is collecting protection money from the people here in the camp.
What? Are you sure? I'd be surprised if he were being that brazen about it on his own doorstep. Do you have proof? Solid proof? If you could get me something concrete, that would help things here a lot.
Okay. Brogar is forcing Sam to work for him instead of hunting.
Brogar is forcing Sam to work for him instead of hunting. He's sawing wood for Brogar's fire. That's why you've not been getting the meat you need.
Damn Brogar! I thought he was trying to undermine Esteban. He'd be nothing without the Don, and now I need that meat.
What do you want to do about it?
Me? You do what you can. There'll be a full-on rebellion if stomachs go empty. If you want to help out, get me meat and get Sam back out hunting.
Okay. Okay. The Don's 5. Rachel seems tense about something.
The Don's wife, Rachel, seems tense about something.
The Don put her in charge of this mess, and if she can't feed people, how can she control anything else? Brogar wants the Don out of the way. Proving Rachel useless only helps him.
About Brogar.
About Brogar.
I found out Brogar is collecting protection money here in camp.
I found out Brogar is collecting protection money here in the camp.
That'll be his style. What a bloody evil thing to do. But it's good information. You might be able to use that at the right time, but be careful.
Brogar fighters are staging fights in arena. Would they don't approve of that?
Brogar's fighters are staging fights in the arena. Would the Don approve of that?
You'd have to ask Rachel. But it might be something you can hold against Brogar. You could use it to stop Brogar. If you challenged him to combat and won, that would embarrass him in front of everyone. But it wouldn't be easy.
That's an understatement.
Well, you started on this path. Every man chooses his destination. Where are you going?
Whatever happens, I'll need to train.
A man needs skills, and with the path you've chosen, you'll need more skills than most.
There is no way I can beat Brogar with useless equipment.
There is no way I can beat Brogar with this useless equipment.
If you're after a better blade, Oscar the Smith will sell you one. If that fails, you'll need another line of attack. Magic. Try talking to Robart, the swamp farmer. He knows about magic, and as he's outside the camp, people won't hear you buying stuff.
Okay. Let's see. Do you have any access to me? Craig has piece of sword blade. The Don loves.
Craig has a piece of the sword blade the Don wants.
So he says. But that bastard won't part with it cheap if he has got it.
You knew he had a piece of the blade.
Nothing happens in this camp without someone mouthing about it.
But you want me to pay for it?
Either that, or you just take it from him.
And taking it from him is that simple.
Give him a serious pounding. Then when he's on the ground, you take it. Sounds pretty fucking simple to me.
And no one's going to be upset by that?
Well, it's not going to upset me. But he's already an ugly enough bastard. Who's gonna notice?
Okay.
What have you got to trade?
Okay. Sword. How to hell that is sword? That is goddamn mace. Axe. Ledgehammer is counted as axe, okay? Tongs used by goldsmith. Goldsmith's hammer. Okay. Okay, Axel requires lot of strength. Okay. Who was training? Strength. Great. Where is Craig right now? There he is. I want to improve my fighting skills.
I want to improve my fighting skills. I want to be stronger.
You're learning.
I want to be stronger.
Good.
Okay.
What have you got?
I'll have money for that one. Okay. Okay. 3. One of east of the temple. East. So it's like let's see. Wait a minute, where that compass is gone from under here? There was compass some time ago. No. What the hell? Interesting. There was compass in right corner, but now there is nothing. How I'm supposed to know what way is the east? Because it is this east? Probably. Or not. Who knows? Run on.
I can't help you.
Kuinka kiva. Voi auttaa. Voi. V. Oh god. Missä sinä olet? Senkin siili. Siellä. Jumalauta. Oh. Okay. Okay. Hello.
Huh?
Stupid brats. Oh.
Huh?
Who is here? Enrico.
Hey.
Who are you? What do you want? I'm not going back. I won't. Tell them I won't.
You want to calm down, or do you want me knock some sense into you?
You want to calm down, or do you want me to knock some sense into you?
You wouldn't be calm. Not if you'd heard them. Not if you'd heard them.
Who is them?
Who is them?
Them. The ancients. They're everywhere. Just listen. The screams, the whispering. I wish I couldn't hear it. I wish they weren't speaking to me.
What whispering? What are you talking about?
What whispering? What are you talking about?
It's those temples. Rising from the ground. The voices came from them. Who is it whispering? The ancients. All the things they find, the temples, they're from the ancients. And those idiots want me to dig them up, to desecrate their graves. The ancients have been disturbed. What do you think is causing these storms? And who knows how to fight them? Who knows what can stop them?
Aha.
Aha. Take a few deep breaths. Relax, okay?
Take a few deep breaths. Relax, okay?
Can't you see? It's all around us. The panic, people dying, the creatures. Can't you see that? They will rise from their graves to avenge themselves on the living. The ruins that have risen from the ground, who do you think made that happen? And they are but a herald. Soon they will show themselves. Then we will all be doomed.
Something is happening, but I've seen no evidence of spirits.
You said you don't want to go back. Back to where?
You said you don't want to go back. Back to where?
Hawkins didn't send you. He wants me to go back digging there. But how can I go back? They will take me again.
Well, Hawkins does want you back at work.
Well, Hawkins does want you back at work.
I knew it, but I won't go. You can forget it.
You want something to be afraid of. Really afraid of.
You want something to be afraid of? Really afraid of?
There's nothing you can do that's close to what those spirits will do to me. I can't go back there. No one knows how to stop the ancients. It's not courage I need. I'm not afraid. Staying away from them isn't about fear. Find someone else for the job. Send Dwight. He doesn't hear them. He doesn't believe. But you'd better know. The spirits will come for you. And there is no protection.
Okay. I have something that will protect you from ancients. Give useless amulet.
I have something that will protect you from the ancients.
There is no protection.
That's not what the mages say. They've been searching for objects like this amulet, for a way to protect us all.
That's just a cheap necklace.
Have a closer look.
How can this protect me?
This is what people have been searching the ruins for. Answers. For protection.
And they found something?
Yes. Objects with the power of the ancients.
Oh my God.
Objects like this amulet will protect you. The mages guarantee you'll remain 100% spirit-free.
Vittu mikä myyntipuhe. But we need to find more of these, more artifacts, so everyone can be safe.
But we need to find more of these. More artifacts, so everyone can be safe.
Yes, yes, of course.
That's why it's important for you to have this. If we're to protect everyone, we need you to look for things at the excavation site.
Of course.
Of course. I'll do it. I'll help protect everyone.
Oh my god. So bad lies. Okay. One more. Oh the god, there is those goddamn. Oh god, you are so dead. It's not human. That is thing that going to kill you. Sorry, I'm very sorry. Oh god. That thing in the swamp.
Ah!
Walk body.
Yeah! Yeah! Ah!
Oh god. They hit like train. Oh god.
Ah! Ah! Oh!
This is going to be a hard fight.
Ah!
What the hell? Where the hell are you hitting?
Ah! 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 Ah!
Oh god.
Ah! Ah! Yeah!
Oh god. Hello, Mr. Bogbody.
Ah! Yeah! Yeah! Ah! Ah! Yeah!
This is going to take some time.
Ah! Yeah! Ah! 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 Yeah! Yeah!
God damn.
Huh? Ah! Ah!
Careful, careful.
Ah!
Not too greedy.
Ah! Yeah! Ah! Ah! Ah!
Oh god! I need just one hit. Yes. Save. Hole. Shovel. Pickaxe.
A little more for me.
What we have here? Okay. Some treasures. Okay. Enrico is back working at the excavation site.
Enrico is back working at the excavation site.
How did you manage that?
Let's say he took some persuading, but saw sense.
Well, I suppose you need to have some gold for that.
Right, they're all back at work. Things should get moving now.
Right. They're all back at work. Things should get moving now.
That is good work. That'll keep Beppo and his cronies off my back.
Oh god. 500 for goddamn worker clothes. Okay. Let's go to say Beppo want to talk to me.
I'm sure you have things to deal
Okay.
with.
Sure. Can I borrow some beds here? Okay. I'll lower it in this chest. Tell Trout. Scroll. Good luck can make many sinful deeds be forgotten. Crossbow. Fun. Okay. About your camp.
About your camp.
Workers have downed the tools, but I got Brown and Enrico start work again.
The workers had downed tools, but I've got Brannon and Enrico to start work again.
Good. One less worry. Here, take this. You'll need it.
Okay.
By the way.
Okay, bye.
What? Shouldn't you be standing guard by the swamp farm?
Piss off.
What happens
piss
if I take this?
I don't care what you think of Brogar, but you see, now I am telling you to get out on guard duty.
You are?
That's right.
That's right.
There's a reason Brogar didn't come himself. Now I'll show you. All right then, you bastard.
Yeah!
This is like
Yes!
the Pokemon fight.
Ah! Strike! Ah! Yeah!
Impressive.
Ah!
Good work.
Yeah!
Huh? Ah! Oh god.
That's it! Yes!
Oh god. I can do that. Pokemon fight was easy to.
What? Piss off. There's a... All right then, you bastard.
Huh? Ah! Yeah!
God.
Ah!
Yeah.
Ah!
Not again!
Oh, the fuck. How I can don't get any hits in like last time.
What? That's...
There's a... All right then, you bastard.
Ah! Ah!
Yeah. Oh, the hell?
What? That...
There's a... All right then, you bastard.
If I can beat him, I get better sword for free.
Not again!
Ah!
Ah! This will not turn out well. This will not turn out well.
Ah! Ah! That's it.
Oh. God damn.
You want trouble?
Oh god.
You've got it.
You won't get away from me.
Joo. Ei saa pitää ensin jutella sillä.
What?
You...
That's...
All right then, you bastard.
Ah! Ah! Yeah! Ah! Ah! Ah!
Oh. God damn. Let's try something else. Let's explore something around here. Oh god, it happened. But that book happens in even lower reference rate. It have happened when I have 60 hertz. 60 hertz screen. It's something doing with henkinen. But I think I moved my camera around. Let's see. Yep. I need to take my hand from mouse and I can do. I'm not disappearing into cliff. I think there was a way to get top of this place, but I can't remember from where. I think I need to beat those wolves. God damn! It's my experience. Don't take my experience away. Goddamn asshole. Nothing you can do. How the hell I get up there? What is that? Nothing. Yes, man. Oh. I kind of... Then I remember wrong. About that, okay. Maybe it was some different game. Ah!
Ah!
Stingray. I think I need some tool to remove those stings. Green leaf and wolf. And I can't remember here. Yeah, the skeletons. Let's not go there yet. There's wolves. Let's try you. Yes, you're a hungry one.
Huh?
Easy.
Ah! Ah!
God damn.
Ah!
How many pieces of meat I have? 7. 3 more. I can remember that there was something. Cross arrows and bow, I think. Well, only arrows. Oh, bow too. Yes. Short bow. Hungry wolf, okay, I can beat him. This sword.
Ah! Huh! Yeah! Huh? Ah!
And is that hungry too? No?
Are you crazy walking round here? What do you think will happen if the Inquisition catch you, eh?
Are you going to call them?
Are you gonna call them?
Hey, I won't give you away, but the warriors
What
of
is
the Order
happening
often
here?
come by here to check on things. So I'm just saying, you better be careful.
Who is in charge here?
Who's in charge here?
Brother Tristan. You can usually find him in front of the farmhouse. He's taken the farm over. He runs the place now.
I see.
What do you do here?
What do you do here?
I'm working in my field.
Your field?
Yeah. This one's mine and the other one on the other side of the path is Teller's. Of course, he's further along working his one. Always is. Don't know how he does it. He's already taken his whole harvest to the storehouse. But I'm afraid I won't be able to get my harvest in on time. I can't spot the ripe plants from the unripe. They all look the same to me.
Do you need help?
Do you need help?
You serious? Well, I wouldn't say no.
And what kind of compensation would not saying no come
What
with?
the hell is
Well,
wrong
I'm only
with
a
the
novice,
lightning?
so I don't have much. But if you harvest the plants and bring them to me, I'll give you a healing potion. How about that?
Deal, I'll bring you ripe plants.
Deal. I'll bring you those ripe plants.
Great. Then I might actually be able to start my mage training before this place goes completely to the dogs. Just look out for the ripe ones in my field, all right? 10 should be enough. Bring them back here, all right?
Is this happening still? No. Only when I talk in... No. What the hell? What? Strange flickering. Only in this area. What the hell is wrong here?